12 weird signs that your liver may be toxic and how to heal it naturally. Your liver is a vital organ that breaks down toxins and poisons in your blood and safely gets rid of them through your waste. Unfortunately, statistics show that over 25% of adults around the world now have liver disease, which can cause some strange symptoms and health problems that seem unrelated, but they're actually being caused by liver damage. While alcohol is a very common cause of liver disease, it can also happen from eating too much processed foods, seed oils and sugar, using painkillers too often like acetaminophen for example, or from a viral infection. In this video, we'll be exploring 12 unusual signs that your liver may be toxic or damaged, and how you can reverse this damage and help your liver to heal itself naturally. This video is for educational purposes only, so please speak with your doctor if you suspect any type of liver damage. Sign number 1 is itching on the hands and feet. Your liver releases bile acids to help digest fats and break down toxins in your body. But if you have fatty liver disease or liver damage, bile can back up into the blood, which causes a severe itching on your skin that keeps coming back. This happens more often on the palms of the hands and the soles of the feet. 2. Right neck or shoulder pain. If your liver is inflamed or toxic, pressure can build up inside, which physically pushes against your phrenic nerve, and this is a nerve that runs up the right side of your body. This can refer pain and tightness in your right shoulder, neck, jaw and beneath the shoulder blade. If you have this, no matter how many times you massage the area, the pain will keep coming back again and again if it's coming from your liver. 3. Poor night vision. Another sign of damage in the liver is where you have difficulty seeing or focusing in low light or at night. Your liver is responsible for storing vitamin A and making a protein that sends it to the retinas of your eyes. When the liver is damaged, however, it causes a deficiency in vitamin A, which weakens the cells in your eyes that are responsible for low light vision. Later in this video, I'll be talking about how to reverse the liver damage and improve your night vision and other symptoms naturally. 4. An enlarged red nose. Your liver can be damaged by all sorts of things, and one of them is drinking too much alcohol. Alcohol is a toxic substance which your liver has to remove and detoxify in order to keep you alive. But if your liver's already damaged, alcohol can stay in the blood for longer, and this causes your blood vessels to widen, triggering redness in your face, and this eventually causes a swollen red nose that has a bumpy appearance. 5. White eyelid growths. Another weird sign of liver damage is white or yellow growths that appear around your eyelids called xanthelasmas. You see, when you have a liver condition, the liver stops breaking down cholesterol properly, so it starts to build up in different parts of the body, like your eyelids or your arteries. You can help to reverse this and get rid of them by improving your bile flow and eating higher quality foods. 6. Pale stool. Now, your liver releases bile acids to help digest your food and to remove waste products from your blood. This gives your stool its normal brown colour and texture. But if the bile isn't flowing properly because of liver damage, congestion or inflammation, your stool may become lighter, pale or clay coloured. And you may notice it floating on the top of the toilet water because the fat in your food isn't being dissolved and digested properly, and it's lighter than water so it floats. Grey or bronze skin. If you notice that your skin is changing to a greyer or a bronze colour, it might be due to iron overload, where there's too much iron that your liver can't filter out. This tends to happen more often in people with liver cirrhosis, where the liver is extremely scarred and damaged. One of the main treatments for this is donating blood, which helps to remove the additional iron from your body. 8. Spider veins. Spider veins are these small red dots that appear on your skin, which have extensions that look like spider webs. These appear when your liver isn't filtering out estrogen properly from your blood. High estrogen levels can be toxic and can weaken your blood vessels, causing them to dilate and become visible on the skin. This can also cause large, twisted and bulging varicose veins on your legs as you get older. Sign number 9 is cracked heels. Our bodies use vitamin B3, also known as niacin, to keep our skin moisturized, strong and smooth to protect it against damage. But when the liver's damaged, it uses up all the stored vitamin B3 to help repair itself. This deficiency in vitamin B3 leads to cracking of the heels and the soles of the feet. 10. Horizontal ridges. If you notice your nail is no longer flat and smooth, but it now has little ridges or ledges that run from left to right, this could mean that your body is deficient in zinc and B vitamins because your liver isn't storing these properly or transporting them to the nails where they're needed. 11. Purple or red spots. A damaged liver is unable to make enough clotting proteins like fibrinogen or prothrombin. All you need to know is that these are very important for blood clotting. Without them, you can bruise more easily and tiny capillaries under your skin can start to bleed, causing these unusual purple or red bumps to appear as a rash. This can also happen if you're low in vitamin K, which is another nutrient stored by your liver, so you can see the connection. And 12 is yellow skin and eyes. A healthy liver filters out waste products from your body. One of these is bilirubin, a yellow substance that's made when old red blood cells break down. If your liver's damaged or fatty, however, it can't filter out this toxic bilirubin properly, which causes a yellowish tint to your skin or eyes known as jaundice. Please do speak with your doctor if you notice jaundice, as this can indicate some serious liver damage. And one more point I'd also like to mention is an underactive thyroid. Many people with an underactive thyroid don't realize that the issue often starts in their liver. You see, 80% of thyroid hormones are actually converted inside the liver, so if your liver is clogged with fat or toxins like mercury, it can lead to hypothyroidism, which may cause weight gain, thinning eyebrows and other conditions, but we won't go into those today. You can find more information in my video 5 vitamins for hypothyroidism. Testing for liver disease. Unfortunately, blood tests don't always detect liver disease, especially in the early stages. If you have any of the symptoms that we've talked about today, ask your doctor about getting an ultrasound. This is a very simple test that uses sound waves to create an image of your liver and its blood vessels. It can usually show if there's inflammation or fat building up inside your liver, which is the first stage of liver disease. How to reverse liver damage and toxicity. Liver damage occurs in 4 stages. Firstly, fat builds up inside the liver cells, which eventually leads to inflammation and the development of scar tissue called fibrosis. If this isn't stopped, it can lead to permanent scarring inside the liver called cirrhosis, which is very, very dangerous and can cause liver failure and an increased risk of cancer. Fortunately for us, the liver is one of the only organs that can completely heal and regenerate itself, as long as you follow the correct diet and use certain natural remedies. Here are the most important steps to heal your liver. Morning liver flush. Start by squeezing the juice of 1 raw lemon, add 16 ounces of mineral water and 1 tablespoon of raw, unfiltered apple cider vinegar. Mix these ingredients together and drink this every morning on an empty stomach. Use a straw to protect your tooth enamel if you want to. The vitamin C in lemon juice and the acetic acid in the vinegar boosts glutathione in your liver, and this antioxidant repairs damage from things like drugs, alcohol, sugar, and processed foods. Liver cleansing herbs. Incorporate as many liver-cleansing herbs and spices into your diet as possible, such as turmeric, ginger, milk thistle, dandelion root, green tea, cloves, cinnamon, and ginseng. All of these herbs help the liver to remove stored fat, inflammation, and scar tissue. Remove toxic oils. To help your liver heal properly, it's very important to remove inflammatory seed oils from your diet, including canola, corn, soy, cottonseed, margarine, and low-quality processed olive oil. This also means cutting out fast foods and deep-fried foods and cooking your own healthy meals at home. Start to replace these oils with extra virgin olive oil, raw coconut oil, butter, or tallow. These healthier options taste much better and they protect your liver from further damage. Sulfur-rich foods. It's very important to add lots of sulfur-rich foods into your diet, such as leafy greens, oily fish, and alliums. These include foods like Brussels sprouts, beets, radishes, garlic, artichokes, cabbage, mushrooms, wild salmon, pasture-raised eggs, walnuts, onions, scallions, broccoli, cauliflower, arugula, and broccoli sprouts, to name a few. Eating these very sulfur and nutrient-dense foods regularly boosts your liver's natural detox processes by increasing glutathione. Remove processed foods. To reverse liver damage, you should also cut back on sugary, starchy, and flour-based foods like bread, biscuits, sweets, ketchup, pancakes, pasta, soda, etc. A fatty liver reacts to fructose, which is fruit sugar, in the same way that it does alcohol, so stop drinking fruit juices and alcohol completely. Dry fasting. Take note of this above all else. The number one most powerful way to heal liver damage is by dry fasting. Don't eat or drink anything from sunrise to sunset once a week. When the sun sets, eat just one meal with only meat and vegetables. A perfect meal would be something like a grilled beef steak cooked in extra virgin olive oil, garlic, and thyme, with perhaps a side of roasted vegetables like broccoli, cauliflower, and carrots, and you can top it off with raw broccoli sprouts. Dry fasting is very powerful and triggers a deep cleaning process called autophagy. This is where your liver recycles old damaged proteins and turns them into new, healthy and usable parts. Doing this for just 3 or 4 days spread out over a month can restore your liver very, very quickly. Purified bile supplements. To cleanse fatty deposits and reduce inflammation in the liver, consider taking purified bile supplements such as TUDCA, conjugated bile salts, or digestive enzymes which contain ox bile on the ingredients. These supplements improve bile flow from the liver and gallbladder, helping to activate fat-soluble nutrients like vitamin A, D, E, and K, and this also helps to prevent the formation of gallbladder stones.